Surabhi Kashyap. Hi, Surabhi. Welcome. First of all, congratulations. You have done wonderfully well in the CUET examination. So, Surabhi, when did you start your preparation for the Common University Entrance Exam?
I started my preparation in November 2022. So I joined CL, the CUET Express course. So from then onwards, I've been preparing with their material, with their resources, and I've also been using my own online resources, sample papers. So from then, I've been preparing. So I think I remember the CUET Express course was for 3 months, and then they took a hiatus because of boards. And then after that, they released a set of mock papers which I immediately bought because the mock tests are very, very important. So I've been preparing again for CUT since November with my friend Asta Kapoor itself. We've been preparing like non-stop together, and she's been my support system. And it's very nice to hear that we both got into LSR for the same course, and our hard work has paid off.
So, you spent a good almost 6, 7 months preparing for the examination, but it also collides with your board exams, which happened in the month of March. So, what kind of pressure you were going through, and while you started your preparation, because boards were equally important. So, was there any pressure at all, or you were very clear that I'll manage both?
Well, this might be an unpopular opinion, but I don't think I was as pressurized in the beginning because what I realized is that the board syllabus and the CUET syllabus is almost the same. And for people who are giving CUET and who are have also opted for the CBSE syllabus, like NCRT that is, then they're actually quite lucky because when you're preparing for your boards, you're ultimately preparing for CUET. So I never felt like, oh, okay, I'm getting distracted from my college preparation because I'm ultimately preparing for CUET while I'm preparing for my boards. Of course, that the deleted portions and stuff I had to do after my board exams because as part of the CUT syllabus, deleted portions are a part of it. So I didn't feel that there was a lot of pressure, but because especially external pressure wasn't there, my parents did not pressure me not once. I think there was mostly internal pressure and me wanting to do well for myself. But I don't think there was a lot of pressure in the beginning itself because I think I did my board exams pretty smoothly. And after that, the 2 months that I prepared for CUET, that was a little hectic, of course, because everyone else was done with their college preparation. That
So
was
what
started for.
what what would your day look like actually? So when you were preparing for both the exams, so how did you plan it? How did you plan your
So
day?
yeah, November and December, I kept it quite light CUET wise, and I had to focus on my projects because there was a deadline for that. So I did prepare at the side just a little bit, but very lightly in November and December. And then January onwards, I think I went full swing when it came to both my board exams and my CUET preparation. So the board exam started in February, and luckily I had a lot of gap between each exam. So it started in Feb and it ended in April for me, April 5th. So I had a lot of gap between each exam. So during those gaps, Asta and I would go to our school and we would ask our teachers to help us prepare for the deleted portions because we're anyways doing the in syllabus
Yeah.
portions on our own. So we would ask them for help then because getting a head start always helps you. That's for sure. So during our board exams as well, we did prepare for CUET like the deleted portions, but at the same time giving our full attention to the actual board syllabus, which again is a part of CUET, so there's no problem whatsoever. So board exams were fine. The timetable was okay. I used to get at least 6 to 7 hours of sleep during my boards, which is very important. It's very underrated sleep, and I think every student should get sleep during their board exams and eat well. But after my board exams, it became really hectic. I did not get enough sleep because we were slogging for CUET. So Astha and I would stay up till 12. We would sleep for 4 hours and wake up again and study. So right, it was very hectic that time, but it was all right. But since you have a person, I definitely recommend getting a study buddy. So yeah, that was my timetable. At least after CUET, it was very hectic. But during board exams, it was all right.
How did you take the mocks, and at the end of the day, you do analyze. So what your analysis would look like, your performance analysis over there?
Right. So I was really impressed with the CL mocks because they provide chapter tests as well as full 200 mark mocks. Right. So what I did was I would first do the chapter test. I would finish one chapter and then I would give the chapter test for that. So I would finish all the chapter tests for each subject and then I started giving the mocks. So I think they were very comprehensive and they explored a variety of questions from every nook and corner of the NCRT textbook, which is very, very important when it comes to the CUET syllabus because considering it's MCQs, you have to read every single aspect. It's not a subjective paper where you can write on your own or throw in something general knowledge. That's not really possible. But the mocks were very possible. But the mocks were very possible. But they had a lot of questions which really helped me. So what I did was I finished all the chapter tests, like I mentioned. I finished the syllabus as a whole, like at least once for each subject, and then I gave the mocks, like one mock each, and then I would continue to give one mock every day, and I would progressively see my improvement. So that helped a lot. But I do recommend finishing the syllabus at least 3 times for each subject
And
before
so
giving like one mock at least.
yeah, so mocks are definitely, it enhances your prep actually, and you know what corrective measures
Absolutely,
you
yes.
can take if you start early actually. How did you came to know about career launcher for your CUT prep?
Right. So one of my friends, Aisha Khan, she went for CL for the law for CLAT. So she gave me a lot of good reviews about CL in general. So I came to know about it. I did some research, and it's quite a reputed coaching center. And I'm really glad I took the decision to join CL. So
Thank you so much. And one question I'm sure every student would be waiting for: when is Amitin going to ask that question to Surbi? So that is the time, the final question for you. What is your advice to the youngsters, those who will be taking the exam in the coming years? Because you have already proved that how you have worked upon. So if you had to give some tips to the youngsters, what would it be?
right. So my first thing is, like psychologically speaking, the hype regarding boards and CUET becomes so extensive and so impactful that it bogs us down as students. We believe that we can't do it, and we get very demotivated because of the existing competition, and it's really hard to like progress because of such pressure. But honestly, in simple terms, in layman terms, it's not that bad. Focus on your preparation, focus on yourself, then you'll be able to do it because that's the only thing in your control. And not, the results are not in your control, only the preparation is in your control. And I feel like everything does happen for a reason, so whatever happens, it's going to be okay. So first focus on your preparation. And when it comes to specific prep, read the NCRT book 3 times for sure for each subject. Have a extensive revision because that will help you, and then give your mocks. Because don't give your mocks without finishing your syllabus, because that will definitely, because I did that once. I gave a mock without finishing the syllabus, and I didn't get a great score because I didn't complete the syllabus, obviously. And that kind of demotivated me, and I felt bogged down. So finish your syllabus, revise. Please get sleep and eat well. This is very, I think it's going to be like hypocritic if I say it, but I did not get sleep during CUET, like the second part after boards. But I'm telling you, I advise you to get a lot of sleep. You do not have to overdo it. It's going to be absolutely fine. And please reach out to me if you need to. My Instagram is Surabhi underscore Kashyap with 3 P's. And I'll ask the CL mentors to maybe post it somewhere so you could reach out to me at any point of time if you have
So
any questions, any queries whatsoever, because I
that's,
don't
that's
remember everything
really
as of now.
That's really great of you, Surabhi, and I'm sure we'll be putting that over there actually in the description of the video, and that's really great. So actually, guys, you have already got a mentor for yourself actually. So she'll be there to help you out if you have, and I think that's great what Surabhi is going to do about, and I'm sure so sure that when you are here at LSR, you are going to enjoy your next 3 years out there. It's a beautiful college. It's a wonderful college. And I'm sure whatever your plans for your careers are, you are going to be a really great one in that field, actually. So thank you, Survi, for joining
Thank
us
you so
today.
much. That means a lot.
I'm sure this interaction with you is going to help the youngsters a lot. You spoke a lot of things beyond academics, actually. talking about the sleep itself, actually, which most people ignore. They tend to take a lot of
They do,
pressure.
yes.
I think naturally would come, but I think it's how you maintain your calm that becomes very, very important. So, guys, that was Surabhi Kashyap from Bangalore, now coming to Delhi, and we'll definitely meet you in the campus very soon. And I'm sure this interaction is going to help everybody out there who's going to watch this video. Thank you, Surabhi, once again, and it was great interacting with you.
Looking forward to it. Thank you so much.